Damn, what is up with the squad? It's your favorite our team local tendencies in the building with Coach Ro. Y'all know what it is. That's how Sports Presents now joining the conversation. Coach Ro, what's happening, man?
What's up?
Happening?
What's up?
We're here for the silliness. Let's have some fun, man. Let's have some fun. What's happening?
Hey, look, I'm trying to find the game, and I see Janet Jackson on the American Music Awards.
And you stop?
Huh?
You stop? You stop?
What?
I just asked yesterday if Janet was really going to be on there.
No, she just, I literally just looked up, and I'm like, wait a minute. Is that Janet Jackson?
Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson.
I don't know about Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson, I'm like, what's happening? Nah, lots going on. Lots of hoops going on. Hey, I tried to tap in on Discord yesterday. I was hosting something. I don't know if it came in or not, so I got out of there because I couldn't hear nothing.
Oh, we was talking back to you. we was definitely talking back to you.
What'd you say?
Yo, is that the show you was hosting?
Yeah.
Yo, there we go. Welcome to HDI TV in here. Run them like sub nephew. What's happening? You say you fuller than a beat. Salute. What's happening? What's happening? Emily. What's happening, fam? What's happening? Amos, what's happening? Solo Sharon, what's good? Back like I never left earlier today. Was with nephew. Back with Coach Ro. I don't know where this. I'm feeling like the show could go any kind of way because Coach got a lot of bragging he can do right now. Coach got a lot of bragging he can do right now.
Yeah.
His liberty and gave it to my aces, man. His storm came in there and just ran roughshod over my aces. So he feeling real good. But he came up here with this Kmart hat on. So we'll go from there.
That's right. Bro. That's right. Kmart all day. Back to the back. Look. Hey, Kmart used to have that stuff. I remember one time they had like the Michael Jackson glove, and my mom wouldn't let me get one.
Bro, so I know exactly what you was talking about because it came with the microphone.
You wouldn't let me get it. Hey, we don't be hating on my Kmart hat. This is Detroit history.
Hey, not you wanted the glove and the microphone.
Yeah, I didn't care about the mic. I wanted the glove. Everybody wanted the glove and the socks.
Bro, no. Bro, first of all, if you didn't have a jacket to like pull the sleeves up, bro, what was you gonna do with the glove and the microphone?
Right. I couldn't get the jacket. I couldn't get the jacket.
Bro, hold on.
Look, I was like, okay. I said, I know.
And remember it was two different ones because it was the Beat It jacket and the Thriller jacket. Okay, which one was you trying to get?
Yeah, I said let me get the Beat It jacket because she wouldn't let me get the Thriller jacket. They like, no, Thriller jacket costs too much. Nah, so I said let me get the Beat It jacket. That's the one he did.
Hey, wait a minute. So let the people know that you do know you did know the routine.
What? Still know the routine? Are you kidding me,
bro? If you step up and do the thriller slide, bro, it's over here, bro.
What?
You know it's what I'm talking about.
You talking about when he did the
bro? You bet not. You bet not, bro.
But it was.
We ain't even got to those sports. We ain't even got. Hey, let me tell y'all something. I known this dude a whole lot of years. I told y'all. I've known this dude a whole lot of years. This is the first time I'm hearing that he knows the Thriller routine. Okay, Emily knows the Thriller routine as well.
What?
Okay. Oh. Y'all gonna have to put y'all Thriller routines on video. I need to see this.
We might have to do that. What?
Hold on. Put a 5 in the chat if you know the Thriller routine. Just put a 5 in the chat. I want to know. I'm just trying to see something right now. I just want to know. A 5 in the chat if you know the Thriller routine. Or is it just Emily and Coach Ro? I need to know. And don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed because we family around here.
That's right.
Even if you only know 1 or 2 parts. It was a part of your childhood. Okay, it was part of my childhood too. I mean, Thriller came out like a brand new movie. Like, people went home and popped popcorn for Thriller. Because it was like an 8-minute video.
Okay, I don't think people really realize there has yet to be an artist
here we go.
to have a video debut on national television interrupting television. Do y'all realize that? He is the only artist, and it happened multiple times, where it was like, premiere video from Michael Jackson. It'd be major stuff on TV. Like, wait, what? Name another artist or group that's ever done that before. And I'm serious. You've never heard of another group or artist on national TV saying we're debuting a video. And I'm not talking about on MTV. I'm talking about regular TV. They stopping the whole show. They're announcing it all week. New video from Michael Jackson. I can name the ones that broke on TV. Thriller, Beat It, Billie Jean, Remember the Time, Black or White. All of them was, hey, we got, the Mass one, Bad. What?
No.
What?
No. I feel like Bad. I feel like Bad was such a bad follow up after the Thriller video.
What?
Bro,
you
come
ain't
on.
Bad.
Oh, bro, come on. Come on. For real.
Check it out.
Come on.
See what it is. No, the whole video when they first showed it, the one where he was like, "They telling me you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong." That's what I'm talking about, man. You're telling me. Look, Mike took him to church on Bad. I'd never forget that. Mike said, "You ain't bad. You ain't nothing." Well, look, you tell me, y'all put a 5. Y'all remember at the end of that video, he was like, you telling me, you doing wrong, you doing wrong. And they was repeating after him. He was like, don't lock you up. He was jumping up like, you're doing wrong, you're doing wrong, you're doing wrong. Look, he was doing it a cappella, and they was backing him up like, you doing wrong. He was like, you're doing wrong. They was like, you're doing wrong. Y'all better go watch the original Bad video. He was clowning at the end of that video, jumping up and down. I said, oh, man, he clowning. See? Told you. Hey, y'all. Who was in the Remember the Time video? Who was the king? Who was the pharaoh in Remember the Time? Y'all better get this right.
You talking about when Magic was in the video?
Magic was in there, but who else was in there though?
I don't remember. I remember
Murphy.
Magic.
Eddie
was in there. Eddie was in there.
Yeah, who was the only artist ever to have Magic Johnson shirtless in the video? Because he was one of the pharaohs. Telling y'all, hey, y'all clowning. Cess, you got to go watch the original Bad. You are going to be.
No, I'm not. Oh, I'm not, bro. I'm not. Stop it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Man, when he started having church,
because see, that's when I was like, man, Mike, I don't know. The Bad album when it got to like, Mike, I don't know.
The most disappointing, I think, was probably Black or White video. I was like, okay, it was a debut.
But he had gave you Man in the Mirror though.
That's true.
He gave you Man in the Mirror. But I'm just saying, yeah, the Bad album where it was like, oh, Mike, I might have to get off right here, bro. Like, Off the Wall, Thriller.
What was the one he did with Janet that was real disappointing when they had the guitars and the metal and stuff? That was a TV video too.
I don't know. But I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name of the song, but I know what you're talking about.
Stop pressuring me.
Hey, you know him.
What?
Hey, man, just seeing Janet Jackson on TV did all of this to you right now.
I looked up.
Make me want to scream. Emily liked that.
Oh yeah, make me want to scream.
Mike was talking cash shit in that one. That was on his nerves in that one. You had to listen to the words. It was scream. Yeah, scream. Yeah.
That's what it was.
Okay, so, you started here. What's your all-time favorite Michael Jackson song?
Billie Jean. Billie Jean, because Billie Jean, not only because of the video, but when he broke out the moonwalk. You know what I like more about the fellas? Today, Hey, Sass, look, let me run y'all through this.
No, look, I'm not looking. I can't see.
He had just did the set with his brothers, remember?
I'm not looking. I can't see.
It was the Motown Barry Gordy special. He had just tore it up with his brothers, like, you know, we want to be started, did all that, all the songs with them. He said, they cleared the stage, everybody like, what's going on? He was like, hey. He said, that was back in the day, brothers. That was back in the day. But you know what I like most about the music? They was like, what? He was like, today. And that's when he did the moonwalk. And everybody was like, ah! Remember in the movie, now you see why they reacted that way. They didn't know he was gonna do the moonwalk. On the Jackson 5 movie, they was in the back like, oh, look at him go. He used to do that in private. Like, he did the moonwalk. I was like, ah! I got in trouble in school the next day doing that moonwalk.
I bet you did.
What? Look, I'm gonna tell you what happened. So
at school with your granny usher glove on.
Hey, exactly. No. It was one of the thin, not the winter gloves. If you couldn't get the
you only got your sister. You only got your sister. Gloves. Come on, man.
You used to use them to climb the walls in the bathroom too. That's what's the cool thing. Look though. So look, the next day I'm in school.
No, you ain't even gonna see my face for this. Go ahead.
Look, the next day I'm in school, right? So everybody watched the Motown show, but everybody, was like, hey, who's biggest Michael Jackson fans? Who remember the most? So I'm in the back of the class. I was always be in trouble. So we back there talking about it. They like, yo, you don't know. I'm saying, man, I'll show you the whole thing. Now, I didn't know that she called my mom. My mom we stayed right near the school. My parents, we stayed right near the school, like maybe 5 minutes away. She called my mom because she was telling everybody sit down in the back. We like, oh, whatever. I'm in the back. I mean, we talking about the Motown show, lady. This science stuff can wait. So we talking. So they get to the part where, did you see that part? I said, yeah. He did like this. He was like, today. And I'm doing it. They like, yeah. So I'm moonwalking. They like, yeah. I'm in class moonwalking, like in the back, like, So then I'm moonwalking, and I noticed my boys looking like, yay. And it went from yay to, and they stopped, and I'm like, what? I'm twisting. They stopped because my mother was at the door looking through the glass. Them old school classes had the front, and she was at the back door. Yeah, she was looking through the glass like this. So I spent around. I did it like Mike too. Like,
thought you did it like Mike. Do it again. How you do it? Do it again.
And my mother was like, my heart dropped. She came into the door. She grabbed me. She yoked me up like this. And I touched every locker on the way to the bathroom. And then got the business. Oh, man, Mike Jackson messed me up he messed me up that day. Oh, man. Thanks, Mike Jack. But yeah, Billie Jean. What's yours? I say Billie Jean.
Oh, Michael Jackson, probably Human Nature. Newer Mike, probably Heaven Can Wait.
Ooh.
But I also like the remix that he did with Jay-Z.
Okay.
So, yeah. Them. But I mean, Mike is part of the soundtrack of my life. You know what I mean? Like,
if I could do one song, though, it's Billie Jean.
Yeah, it was the You Rock My World remix though, with Jay-Z on there.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
With Chris Tucker talking in the beginning. No, I said Emily put You Rock My World on there. Yeah.
Okay, here you go. So speaking of that,
You Rock My World. Mm-hmm.
What's his best collab? Your favorite collab that he had? I know mine. Easy.
Oh, I don't know. I probably would say the Jay-Z one, but I don't know if they really collabed or if they just put Jay-Z on the track. But you probably like him and Paul McCartney or something.
Absolutely. Say.
I knew it. I knew you was gonna say Paul McCartney. I could see it in your eyes, Paul McCartney. I could see it.
what they got to understand about that song was, Paul McCartney can sing. He was like, say. We like, okay. Michael Jackson come in and change the whole song. Like, what can it do? The music changed up to get through to you. Because I love you, baby. Look, the whole song switched up when Mike Jackson first came. Hey, you don't remember the video when they was doing the pantomime, like.
Yeah, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
You got to feel Mike. Paul McCartney was like, yeah, I'm one of the Beatles. I'm one of the best singers ever. He had his party lay, this track. Mike Park, come on, Mike, say, what can it do? I wonder if they told Mike to dumb down his dancing because Paul McCartney couldn't dance.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm serious.
Don't do that. He didn't look worse than Michael Jordan trying to dance with Michael Jackson. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Wow. No, I ain't gonna quit my J-Job, Shantae Michelle. I know I can't sing. I've said that on several occasions.
So, but you threw me off because the Paul McCartney song I thought you was gonna say was "The Girl Is Mine," not "Say." You threw me. You got me with that one. I knew it was Paul McCartney. Now, okay. Are we talking basketball tonight? I don't know what happened.
So, okay, I wanted to talk about my Liberty. 3-0. I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah, who are you on that moonwalk he tried to do in the video? Like, no.
So what I'm impressed about is that they're first in points per game, and they're 8th in holding their opponents. They're holding their opponents to 80 points a game. But what I'm most impressed about the Liberty, and I've watched back all of their games at least twice, I love that they're featuring JJ in the post. They are finding the mismatches. They are feeding her the ball. Now, the question is, can she keep up this pace? Because they are deliberately, they swinging that thing and making sure that she gets the early touches. When they need a bucket, she getting the touches. They are finding ways to get JJ the ball down low, and you can tell they worked on it. No more feeding the post from the top of the key. They are, from that getting in their sets from the side, from the penetration of Cloud is opening up shots for I Am That's Cool, who she had a much better game this last game, by the way. Exactly, Benji, baby. They used JJ a little late. Yeah, exactly. It's like they picked up last year and said, look, we got to work smarter, not harder. And I like what they're doing right now. But the key is, JJ, can you keep this up? I would have liked to have seen her in a little bit better shape, just a little bit. But she seemed like she's ready to go. And I still could do without the multiple threes that she takes. The other day when they beat Indiana, I'm glad they won the game, but I didn't like towards the end of the game. I think it was 4 or 5 minutes left where they relied on her to shoot a three. I'm like, why are you doing no?
Ooh.
JJ.
JJ?
Yeah, go down low. They prove they can't stop you. Go down low and punish them like you've been doing. Right now, the only person that's stopping her is JJ. I mean, I love the way they're using it. Yeah. I would say I was wrong about New York. The defense end is whatever questioning. And they have. But you know what, Shantae Michelle? I think that's the Cloud effect. Cloud is a pit on defense. I love Cloud on defense. And
fantasy basketball. That's what
exactly. Right. And it's like I like the way too on defense. If you notice, they're able to hide. That's cool. I've noticed that in every game too. She hasn't been torched yet, how she was last year.
She's on her way out of town.
Yeah,
But
I'm thoroughly impressed with that. I see what Stewie is doing. Stewie stepped it up a little bit more because remember last year we was like, what is Stewie doing? Trying to be a stat stuffer facilitator. She's doing the same thing, but it's at a little bit of a higher level.
Because her knee don't hurt now when she's doing it.
Yes, exactly. I gotta say, Kennedy Burke has surprised me. I love what Kennedy Burke is doing out there. Kennedy Burke has surprised me. I did not know she was going to be that productive and that big of a piece on this team this early.
I know you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, 3-0. I mean, I'm a heavy critic on the Liberty because that's my Liberty. Like I said, I want to see.
I asked this question earlier. Can y'all go undefeated?
No.
What you got? Some people. It was a resign. I was surprised at how many people say yes. What you think your record look like? How many games?
So before I said 29-15, I'm going to up that maybe by a few games. I'll go 31-13. I'll go 31-13.
You got the Liberty losing 13 games?
Yeah, and the reason why is because teams are going to figure out how they're featuring JJ the way they're doing it. And quite frankly, too, every team, with the exception of the expansion, we don't know what they can do. Every team's gotten better.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Teams came to play,
Yeah, but here's the thing. The X factor is why I don't think y'all lose 13 games, which is Natasha Cloud.
So where you got to say?
I don't think y'all lose 13 games.
So where you got to say? 39-5?
No, but maybe between 5 and 9 games. I don't necessarily know that y'all lose 10 games this year.
Okay.
We're gonna keep playing the same teams over and over and over and over and over again. Jonquil is right now the best big in the league.
Political say 34-10.
Yeah.
HD say 36-8. Okay. Yeah. But that's my only question. Can she keep this pace up? I love what I'm seeing. I mean, JJ.
So, but the only reason I'm pushing back on that, and I know this is your team. Can she keep the pace up? That was, can she keep the same energy? Was my theme last season.
Yes.
She kept the same energy. And so now it shouldn't even be about can she keep the same energy. She's done it 1 year. So now to me it's like she knows how to do it. She knows how to do it. So she'll show up different when she does it.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at the chat. There's something wrong with Emily.
Oh, you like 40-7. I got you.
I'm looking at every time my elf ears been.
But wait, they only gonna play 44 games, right?
44. They got to play 44. 44 games.
Yeah, hey, listen, she not ashamed of them ears, man. Don't hey.
and
right hey,
I'm actually glad you mentioned that. Bondello has evolved even more, and I see the end game adjustments that she's doing. I love that. She's making some adjustments. She's pulled some players and said, hey, look, you getting torched by her. We switching this up. Or are you about to sit down? You know what I'm saying? So I love it. Coach of the year, Shantae Michelle.
Who was coach of the year last year? Was it Brondello?
No, it was
who got coach of the year last year?
It was
Reeves? Sure. Okay. Thank you. It was Reeves, Minnesota. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm impressed. Now, yeah, so that's what I love. I love what they're doing, and they going 9 deep, maybe even 10. So
the other reason I don't think that y'all lose really more than 9 games is because of the ability to be able to spread the floor out and still have Natasha Cloud there to be able to attack the paint and create her own shot if she needs to. But then you can have a Jonquil down low where you try to go in and kick it back out. But then you can have shooters on the floor where if you would want to, you could have like a Natasha out there, you could have a Stewie out there, you could have a Jonquil out there. And you could put a Sabrina and a Phoebich out there. You could put a Sabrina and a Johannes out there. You could put a Johannes and a Phoebich out there without a Sabrina and still have a lot of 3-point shooting on the floor. And then Stewie is still a unicorn, right? So Stewie can shoot the 3 ball, but she can also get into her mid-range game. Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be a lot of it's a lot of versatility. It's depth. It's a lot of depth there.
Yes,
the versatility. But then the other thing though too is that like what I like about the way that New York, you guys built your bench this year is that you guys you've developed your not even just an interchangeable lineup, like you've developed your rookies from last year to a point that you could drop them on the floor and like totally like switch gears. right?
Yes.
And it's a different kind of game because I saw Sherrod like really like attacking in the paint, like trying to get to the basket. Marquisha Davis too, cutting, getting to the basket. I saw that a lot in the preseason from y'all. So, you just got a lot of options.
You can
definitely
tell.
can run a blind 10.
I would love to see a behind the scenes. A lot of them played together. I think all off season, they was doing something together because the chemistry they have on the floor, they are.
Well, I mean, how many of those players was at Unrivaled? Cloud was down there.
I thought it was only Cloud, Stewie, and I am that's cool, right?
JJ was down there. Didn't JJ play in
whose team
did
was
JJ play on Rival? That's what I'm asking. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm asking.
JJ.
No JJ?
I don't remember JJ played. Yeah, 3. Political Ill said 3.
Okay, 3. Okay.
Yeah.
So just Sabrina and she left. So really just the 2. Okay, not JJ.
But I think they was
Sabrina, Cloud. Oh, Lainey Hamilton was down there too.
Oh, that's right. She got hurt. I don't like that.
So Sabrina was down there, Stewie was down there, Cloud was down there, Lainey Hamilton was down there. So
I don't like that. I'm gonna talk about that another show, Cess. I'm very
and then you got people coming and visiting, and I mean it's my facility. I'm running hooping here when I want to. What do you mean?
I think she definitely was running some pickups with her new teammates. She definitely had them down there.
I'm running hooping here.
The precision that they're running with them backdoor screens is like it's beautiful to watch. But here's something I noticed in the Indiana game. They showed Indiana the levels. New York never panicked. Indiana had their highs and their lows in that game. They had the little run. I saw them I watched it back twice just to see it. They was over there celebrating, chest bumping when they was up by 10, and I'm looking like, don't y'all know who y'all playing? They all celebrating, getting up, let's go. And I'm like, really, dude? You was like 3 points in the first half, CC, and now you talking? Like, no. And what happened? New York walked them down, stayed steady, and beat them. So it's like
that's a lesson, but that's a lesson they needed to learn together.
Yeah.
Hey, I see Shantae saying that's why DB was pissed. Coach is not career ending, and so you're gonna talk about but Lainey Hamilton. What is it? What are you upset about that? Because I don't know that we need to do a whole show. Let me hear what you're upset about, and then I think I can answer it for you.
So okay. She goes to Unrivaled. She gets hurt.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's in the contract, and they just cut her.
Okay.
I mean,
but Unrivaled, when she signed her deal with Unrivaled, said if you get hurt playing Unrivaled, we will cover your WNBA salary. So she's being paid.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Because she got hurt during Unrivaled.
But that has to sting to come off of a championship season.
So now, and I want to say something else too. You suspend the contract so that it doesn't count against you this season. So Kitley, technically, last year was on suspension.
So they could bring her back. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, she's suspended, not cut. Right? They suspended her. Right?
The way they playing right now, is it a chance that they won't bring her back?
Well, will they have opportunity? The thing you got to think about is that the CBA is coming too.
Yeah.
Right. So the CBA, the change to the CBA is coming. Expansion draft to bring in two more teams. If I said to you right now, you can protect 6 players. Is Lainey Hamilton one of the players that you protect? With the way you guys are playing right now, tell me the 6 players that you protect right now.
Stewie.
You ain't got to worry about, and that's cool because it's Natasha Cloud. I'm the captain now.
Stewie, I am that's cool.
Hey, Sabrina, I took your team. Sabrina, I took your team.
But I love that it made her a spot up shooter. Okay, look, here we go. I got Stewie, JJ, Cloud, I am that's cool, Phoebe, Giannis.
That's it.
Right? That's it.
So you letting Lainey Hamilton go. You letting Sherrod go. You letting Davis go. You letting Sabali go. Sabali helped you win the championship last year, but you gonna let Sabali go? Okay, who else?
I mean, that's
you letting. I'm surprised. I'm surprised you didn't keep Sabali, but I understand.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, but the pieces I named, where you gonna find pieces like that with the skill sets that they have? When you got Joanna shooting threes, knockdown three, Phoebe knockdown three,
But
great defender.
But the thing I say to you then though is careful not to get too many international players as the Olympics come back up, because they're not coming back, right? They'll spend a year away or two away, right? So then you got to find that balance there too. So
yeah,
you threw Laney Hamilton away, you threw your young core away, you threw a lot of folks away. So
wouldn't want to be a GM. That's tough. You're right. That's a tough sell. Hey, Miss D.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough sell. But I'm very.
So I thought that so Portland's not coming in this year. I thought Portland and Toronto were coming in this year. Both Portland and Toronto's not coming in still this year. I thought Portland was announced before Toronto. So no, let me know, y'all. I don't know. I thought Portland and Toronto was coming this season.
Yeah, I thought Portland was announced on the NBA app when they had.
And then I thought they said Cleveland Rockers also, but Cleveland Rockers the next year.
How Cleveland getting the team before the Shock? What?
So what I'm watching is, and we need to do this work because the WBL is here, and if what I'm watching is, it looks like the WBL is turning into like almost a G League or a prep league, because you got the Cleveland Rockers playing right there, and then they're going to grow up into the WNBA, and then you also have the Detroit Shock in the WBL. So I wonder if they're going to grow up into the WNBA. So I don't know. The WBL is interesting. Got to pay a little attention to it. Do some more research on it.
Did they say where they're going to place yet, Cess, or they didn't get that far?
Don't know that I didn't see that, but they may have announced it. There are no games on tonight.
Nope.
The WNBA will rarely have games on Monday night.
Yes, Miss D. I had season tickets at the Detroit Shock. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The atmosphere was live. That was when they won with Malone's daughter, Ford, and all of them.
Yeah, don't be a prisoner of the moment and forget who helped you get there. I hear you, Aunt Nasty. I hear you. I hear you.
Hey, look, but if I'm GM, I gotta look. These are some tough decisions, though. Well, here's the thing. I can make an argument. Okay, here are the three that would never. I'm always gonna have. IMS Cool, Stewie, and John Quayle. Aside from that, I can make an argument for three other players.
Oh no! Tell me the argument that you make a fight for
Cloud.
So yeah, tell me because
four.
Tell me about it.
Four. So that means it's those other two slots. I can make arguments for anybody else.
And that school's not staying there. You might as well try to stay there and get there.
You're saying that too.
I'm the captain now. Coach, you didn't see it? Man, listen. Sabrina, I took your team. Yeah. I'm the captain now. Listen, but listen, I feel like Sabrina could go to. So Shante, I think that Sabrina could go and she could have Portland. She could go back towards the Pacific Northwest, closer to Oregon where she played basketball. Maybe all the way to Seattle, depending on what NECA and Skylar and them get ready to do. You got Sue Bird up there.
Good point. So,
but
I'm my own worst critic with the Liberty.
Coach.
Yeah.
Natasha, she took your team. She took your team. Yeah. Yeah, she took your team. Don't worry about it. She got it.
The only area I would say, again, me being a heavy critic of my own team is I would like to see the rebounds per game go up a little more. They 7th right now. I would like to see them at least in the top 5.
Hey, Plum, let me tell y'all something. You drop Plum at Portland. You don't think they're gonna sell? You don't think they're gonna sell out? Make the colors green and yellow too.
Yeah.
What? Oh man, it'd be like a welcome home party. Wait, hold on. Now how you packing up HVL? Ain't nobody even in Chicago.
Hey, wait, HD.
A minute.
HD,
wait a minute.
What you talking about, Phoebe? Phoebe staying or Phoebe going? Welcome, HD. I just saw you say Phoebe Liberty, meaning she stay or she go.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Don't be just loading Portland up.
Wait, Flatbush.
Yeah,
what do you mean? Keep the draft pick instead of trading for Cloud? What? Why? Cloud is the difference maker on the team right now.
Hey, James has been outside all day. He probably got sun. Probably jumped from the sun or something. What are you talking about?
Okay. Phoebe staying, that's money. Okay. Yeah.
You wish you would have kept the draft pick instead of trading for Cloud, because what?
Nah, you don't know.
Flatbush.
No.
Flatbush, you go back to sleep, Flatbush. Going back to sleep, man.
Yeah, Flatbush, I'm normally with you. I ain't with you on that one, partner.
I'm waiting on somebody in the chat to go, yeah.
So
what?
That's my
Have you been seeing how Cloud been clowning? Man, stop.
Cloud has added a whole nother level to the Liberty that I did not see coming. I did not know she was gonna have that much of an impact.
You know what else though?
Yeah.
I like the relationship between her and Stewie. That's how I know it. That's how I know I took your team. Yeah. That's how I know.
Yeah, Miss D. Yes.
You may still get the draft kits or something.
Yeah.
You ain't getting no younger. You may still be able to make some trades and get kits, but you don't pass up on Cloud for kits.
So
kits may not even still be sitting there by the time New York get the pick.
So we only 3 games in. You know what I'm saying? We got to be realistic about this. I'm happy about it, but it's a lot of basketball to play, 44, 41 to be exact. So I like where we at. Moving on to this. I watched this this game the other day. Seattle and the Aces. Good grief.
Let's talk about it.
So it's funny because
I'm gonna tell you this too.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Storm presser was, but if you didn't get to see the Aces presser, including Becky, you didn't understand. A lot of stuff happened.
Oh, I didn't see it. Okay.
Saab don't know her job been taken. Yes, she do. You could tell the way she show up for work now. You know how a person used to come in like, man, work started at 9, they come in at 9:05, walk through the office, speaking to people, all that, right? Sabrina come in at 8:55 now. She early, she right at her desk. She don't take no 10-minute break no more. She don't take no 15-minute break. She don't go to lunch no more. None of that. She don't miss no meetings. Remember how she was in Unrivaled? Maybe I'm here this week. Maybe I'm not here next week. I'm flying to Paris. I ain't got time. Oh, she got time today in New York. She like, I wasn't on that email. See, that was the first thing. She wasn't on that email. That's the first sign. When some people talk about, I don't give a goddamn what industry you work in. Tell me if I'm wrong. The first time they talk about an email that you ain't on, start sprucing up your resume. Start sprucing up your resume. You hear me?
You're right. No. Hey, the problem was trying to play it off.
I don't work in HR. I'm telling y'all now. Start sprucing up your resume.
Hey, Cess, the problem was trying to play it off. Talking about, oh yeah, I think I did see that. You lying. You ain't see that.
No, you didn't, because it wasn't an email. It was a group text. We were just testing you. Ha, you don't know. Yeah, get that resume together.
Thank you, Miss D. See what Miss D said?
Yeah, here we go. See, Becky, to me, Becky is on her way to San Antonio. Think about this. Becky would have the opportunity to win championships with Asia and Wemby. Think about the players that they finna put down there in San Antonio.
That's a good point.
And depending on what they do in San Antonio, and if Wembanyama is who he's been cracked up to be, you can see a Wembanyama going like back to back, right? Yeah, they already got a coach. Hey, job today, working today, fire tomorrow. It works like that. But she could also have opportunity to be the first female to go back to back in both leagues.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what they put together down there in San Antonio. So
yeah.
I'm not against. I had the idea of Becky going to San. I always felt like Becky was the succession plan in San Antonio. And would it Would Popovich let us know he was now El Jefe? Is that what he showed up and said he was? He was El Jefe now? Well, yeah, we'll see. He told her she would be that when he retired. Pop did.
Absolutely.
I thought it was something like that.
He sure did. Brought her in, made history. She coached the summer league, didn't she? And there was a pressure about that, big deal about it, which is.
Hey, who was that says Danielle? Like San Antonio already have a coach? Did you take my team? Yeah, Becky can take his team. Becky will be the captain now. Okay.
So look,
I've seen it happen.
This Seattle game, I heard the commentator. It was interesting. The commentator say, Seattle remembers what happened last year, and they're taking it out on the Aces right now because they got put out of the playoffs. I want to say shocked.
Coach.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
What?
Don't do that.
What?
This did that ass whooping, and you won't say it. That drubbing, probably what you would have said or something, right? That didn't have anything to do with them getting put out of the.
Oh no! I was saying what the commentator said. I said I laughed at that.
Yeah, stop, coach. You capping. You don't have nothing.
No. I said the commentator said that. I said the commentator said that. I looked at it and said,
come on. What'd you say?
I was shocked at how they were able to continue to attack the middle. They continue to just go straight to the rim, like right down Main Street. And I'm like, where's the defense? Where's the communication? There was no resistance on the outside, no barriers outside. People were just going straight to the rim.
Listen, Rob is gonna give a breakdown on this on the Las Vegas show later. But I'm gonna give my high level understanding of what took place. Right? It got to a point where Asia wasn't touching the ball on offense.
Yep.
They went away from Asia. When they went away from Asia on offense, Asia checked out on defense.
Yep.
So we saw plays where Asia just straight didn't move, didn't rotate. We also saw plays where it was like, hey, Kia, what are you out here for?
Yeah.
So what I felt like happened yesterday was a couple things. Number one, it's my house. Hey, Jewel, this is my team now. Yeah. Did you take my team? Skylar got everybody to say, Skylar got everybody together and had one of them remember the Titan moments. If they score 1 point, if they win this game, so everybody in Seattle was locked in for that. The way that she left out of there with the bullying and all of that, we gonna show you who house this is when you come back in here. So that was going on.
Yeah.
And then I feel like it was just like, you know what, Kia, we don't have any other way to show you that you're done in the starting lineup other than to just let you fail miserably here. Right? Because I don't know if y'all seen Kia Stokes at the last game where the ball didn't go off her. She was like reviewing it. That's what I'm here for. And that's what I'm here for. And if you look at her stats, she had few zeros. Okay. They had to let her see. You can't help us here no more. Right? You shot that broke ass 3 from the corner. That didn't help us. Kelly came out there and scored. I think she had like 11 points. So many rebounds or whatever in 15 minutes of play. In 15 minutes of play, first time really on the court in the regular season, really mixing it up with Asia. Did you see how easy Asia's job became?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to show. What the kids say, sometimes you just got to pop out and show a motherfucker. Yeah, we had to pop out and show Kia. Why? Hey, Kidley, did you take my team? Yeah, I took it's my team now. Yeah. Look, y'all go. Okay, y'all think y'all okay? Y'all go look at the presser. Y'all go look at the presser and look at when Becky says, yeah, the way Kelly played, I got to play her more minutes. And if she looked down, it's a glance down because Asia. Now understand, Becky took the presser standing up. So she's standing up, leaning on the chair, and Asia's right here, and they look down, and Asia looked up, and it's like. It's a little smile, and it's like, yeah. And it's like, yeah, okay, so everybody in agreement. She should be able to see now. Yeah, you was waiting on Kitley. I was waiting on Kitley too. Kitley is ready.
Yeah.
Kitley is ready. And Asia and them know it. Here come Kitley. So Kia Stokes, I don't know. Because the other thing is this right here. What Mr. Shake My Hand pointed out today is that the reason that Gustafsson and Asia didn't work on the floor together was because they pretty much do the same damn thing, right?
Yeah.
So now you get to have Gustafsson come off the bench and be kind of like the Asia backup, really, where she should be able to now show us the skill set that she showed us in Paris that almost got her through out of Las Vegas. Right. So she got to get healthy.
Right.
Oh yeah, we got to get younger.
Yeah.
He is not going to be a threat on offense.
And it's kind of funny because I like to watch the game without seeing, because I watched it on the replay. I didn't watch any scores. When I saw Lloyd starting off so hot, I said, this is going to be real good or real bad.
Oh no, political ill. By midweek, Kitley will be the 5. By midweek, by the time we show up again on Friday. Yeah.
Because I noticed that too.
This ain't no other way to put it.
In the first half, Asia was setting up her team pretty well, but you could tell she was frustrated, like you said. Some of the ill-advised shots were just like, what are y'all doing out here? Like, come on.
Yeah, midweek.
But I was impressed. I like what I always mess her name up, McGabber. I think the real boost came from Wheeler. Wheeler put in some work.
Oh, shh. Remember, I kept telling everybody about Wheeler last year, and they was like,
You did.
Who would take Wheeler on their team? Who wouldn't take Wheeler on their team as a backup point guard right now?
Yeah. And look, I'm so happy for Cook. I'm so happy for Zaya. She played 10 minutes, had 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. I'm happy for her. She looked comfortable. She looked happy. Everybody touched the floor except for Samuelson because it was pretty much a blowout. But you know what I liked most about this game? Seattle did this with my Skylar only getting 10 points. Now, yeah. So now,
say that again. Say that again before I address it. Say it again.
I said they did all of this with my Skylar only having 10 points.
You know why?
Why?
Skylar only wanted 10 points.
Did you see the hard foul with Skylar on Jewel early in the game?
Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah.
I missed that.
It got pointed out, too. Skylar knocked it down. Skylar gave her a CC and then walked away from her like, yeah.
I did see the energy when Nneka was coming around the court celebrating the win and Jewel was making the exit. I did see, like y'all played on the team together. You're not even going to make eye contact, shake hands, no, nothing? Okay. All right.
I got a question for you, Seth. The way Nneka's playing, is she in the MVP conversation?
Who?
Nneka. The way she's playing, is she in the MVP conversation?
I don't know. I haven't. Nneka hasn't jumped off the screen at me as being in the MVP conversation right now. In the MVP conversation right now, I got probably AB in that MVP conversation right now.
Let's talk about. Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. Another part of my analysis. I felt bad for that kid.
Were we done with that part? Because we done with that other part.
Oh yeah, I mean that was a blowout.
Okay, because you was like, "Woo!" Man.
No, you know what? When you said shake my hand.
Okay, here we go. And Aunt Nasty, I want to share this real quick before you start because Aunt Nasty is saying I watched Unrivaled and AB looked so out of sorts and so badly, right? And now she's using all of those skills in the league and eating everybody up. So she didn't look good, but she was able to use the development and the experience to translate that to what she's doing right now. So let's go. Yeah. Coach just changed the channel with no warning, didn't he? You know how you be strolling in, the Wi-Fi go off, and then you can hear the kids yelling, "The Wi-Fi, my phone, the game, everything." It was like that. He just shut it down on us. Okay,
it's like this. When you said shake my hand, when you would shake my hand, gonna break that down. I'm gonna have that on in my ears because I want to hear that because I want to hear that breakdown. That's why I was like
about Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but hey, let's talk AB though.
So okay, I felt bad for the kid in that game. Let me get the play correct. It was like a high pick and roll. They had been kind of killing New York with it. AB got it. I think she was a little out of gas. It was like the little short hook midi. She missed that one. And then New York got the rebound, came down. I think somebody got fouled or made a shot. But that was kind of the game right there. But AB kept them in that game. And to me, when they kept the focus on getting her the ball, that's when they took charge, of that game.
Well, you know what else? Because now Caitlin is out at least 2 weeks, you're going to get a heavy dose of AB over the next 4 games. Yeah. So it's going to be really interesting to see when she transitions back in. And I see Ant saying you thought playing 3-on-3 was the worst mistake she could have made, but it may be the very best thing that ever happened to her. Yeah, AB's stock about to go up. Yeah, AB's stock is going up. AB getting in shape. AB getting that, maybe I want to get back to playing the 4. Maybe I want to play the 4 in this league type of shape. Get me out the 5. Could you imagine Aaliyah at the 4 with a big around her?
I just don't like. To me, this is just me. I'm not talking to the chat fam. I'm talking about. It's amazing to me how people forgot that this young lady was Rookie of the Year and how she was tearing everybody up. Yeah. It's like they forgot. That's fascinating to me. That's fascinating. Now,
let me know if we can use that. Let me know if we can use that here at Cess Talk Sports. Welcome to HDI TV. If you would donate that, as you did Pillsbury-ish to the Cess Talk Sports Cess Needs, want to be able to call AB all business. That's all business right there, baby. I love it. I would love to be able to use that here at Cess Talk Sports. From Welcome to HDI TV. Let us know if we can use that here. AB playing for her next contract somewhere. I'm glad you said somewhere. Do you think it'll be right here? Appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much. From here on out, AB, all business. All business.
But here's the thing.
All business. All business.
Here's my question for you, though, Cess.
Go ahead.
CC's out.
Yeah.
What happens when they look better when she's not there? What happens when she come back? Because let me tell you something. You got Mitchell who can do it on both ends. Yeah.
At some point, we're going to have to find out if CC who they say she is. Right? We got to find out if CC's who they say she is, which is this generational talent that is a basketball prodigy, right? So if she's all of those things while she's sitting out, like every other great, like when Steph sits out, Steph is looking to see where he can jump in and make things better. How he could come in where we make mistakes, where I can be better. So if CC's who they say she is, while she's out, she should be looking at it like, oh, okay, I see my spots where I can make the team better. That's what I'm expecting Caitlin to be able to come back in and say, okay, this is what I was able to see with my lens from the sideline and come back into the game and see where she can make people better. They ain't got no backup point guard.
Good point.
Who's getting the ball to AB without Caitlin? So, do y'all think that you don't think that they'll try to do a 2-person game with like Kelsey and AB in some kind of way?
They have to. That's what they're gonna do. Let me tell you what's gonna happen.
Kelsey, that's what I said. Kelsey, that's what I was asking about.
Yeah, Kelsey.
They're not going to look better because they don't have a backup point guard. So, what do y'all think Kelsey's gonna do?
Come on.
Oh yeah, and y'all forget Sydney Colson is there.
Thank you, Cess. Here's the thing.
Not me. Not me. The chat. My chat's better than yours, y'all. I watch, but I take my medicine, nephew. This is what you're here for. I'm old. Shit. What's their name?
So look,
Colson.
Here's the thing.
That's why I hang out with the young people. Let's go.
My and I want you all to really look at this now. With Kelsey moving to the 1, and like you said, you got Colson coming up. Look, Sophie Cunningham surprised me. She was balling that last game. I was like, okay. Lexi Hull. I mean, she looked like she learned something in the offseason. How are they going to look? Because what I didn't understand is DeWanna Bonner's out of the game. You bring her in with 4 minutes left, like she about to bring the team back. She was on the bench all that time. Came in and shot an air ball. Like, DeWanna Bonner is a veteran. So DeWanna Bonner now is going to get more time. So I'm going to watch this very closely. I'm going to watch all of their games. I want to see how they're going to look without CC on the floor. I think you said 2 weeks, Seth. Let's do this. Mm-hmm. They got Washington. Wait, let's just count games.
You said Howard, no Duck. Okay. I don't look. Colson can't come in and play. Colson cannot come in and play Caitlin's minutes. You can't come in and play Caitlin's minutes. What Colson can come in and do is be a solid vet who's going to make the right play, who's gonna make good passes. I'm not telling y'all that Colson's going to come in and replace Caitlin's points or anything like that. But can Colson come in behind Kelsey Mitchell, who should be, who probably is going to be the point guard?
Okay.
Yeah. No CC for 2 weeks, but they should still be able to win without CC. And CC should be able to see some opportunities where she could come back and take advantage of some things that the team is able to do. They played the Mystics twice in the Sun and then the Sky.
Okay.
I think it goes Mystic Sun, Mystic Sky.
Yeah. Like I said, I know somebody was like, "Don't start nothing," because I ain't trying to start it. This is a real.
Are the Aces still the biggest threat to the Liberty as currently playing basketball?
No.
I would say no.
No.
Because we didn't show that we could do anything with they size right now.
Right
so
now,
until we show that we can do something with their size, hell no. We don't look like the biggest threat to the Liberty. We got some work to do. We gotta earn trust back.
Yeah. Right now, I would say it's still Minnesota. Right now it's Minnesota. We'll see. My sleeper team.
Oh yeah, we got time. We definitely got time, Daniel. I'm not moving off the Aces being in the finals.
It's a small adjustment.
If it was today, no. As of today, right now, no.
But it's a small adjustment. You put Kelly in the starting lineup.
I don't care. I don't care if he got Stewie number. Minnesota ain't got nothing. Minnesota can't do nothing with Natasha Cloud.
Yeah, they can't.
I don't know who y'all putting on Natasha.
Yeah, and if you want to say go court go, then they'll cancel each other out then, and then you defer to the rest of the team. So we right back where we started.
No, listen. Here's the thing: if he can have Stewie number, what are y'all gonna do with Natasha Cloud passing that ball into John Quill while if he having Stewie number and John Quill killing in the paint? What are you doing then? That's what I'm talking about. Fee and Stewie can cancel each other out. What are y'all doing with John King in the middle? What y'all doing with John King? What are y'all doing with John King? What y'all doing with John King?
Hey, Banks, who
I
said?
ain't got to sleep. I ain't got to sleep.
Anybody sleeping on Minnesota?
Minnesota ain't got a big to deal with John King. Tell me about the big, because you just told me you was putting the visa on Stewie. So who doing something with John? Who doing something with John Quill in Minnesota?
But nobody said we were sleeping on Minnesota. The question was, which team is Vegas the biggest threat to New York? We said no. I said the biggest threat right now is Minnesota.
Yeah.
Nobody's sleeping on Minnesota.
If he can have Stewie number, but Minnesota ain't got nothing to do with John King.
Oh, you good, Banks Theory? It's all good. We just want to make sure we accurate up in this boy.
Ooh, wait a minute. Now, Benji, baby, you said Lynx low-key got exposed by a team they lost to? You got New York repeating. Okay. You say Indiana showed that they could compete with the Liberty. Okay, you think Indiana Fever can beat?
Who said that?
Ant Nasty. What up, MJ?
Okay. Indiana proved that they learned a little bit. When playoffs come, they ain't doing nothing with the Liberty. When you're, and again, you know, we'll call it what it is. I don't care what nobody said at this point. When your best player can't get their shot, I ain't trying to hear none of that about elite winning the championship or beating the best team out here. Your best player need to be able to get their own shot. I went back and watched the game again to say I did not know that Cece was not able to get her own shot. And maybe I was living under a rock. I must have been living under a rock.
She do the CC.
I don't know what type of adjustment is going to be made. That got to get fixed for them to be a threat to anybody to go to the championship. Because if you know you can put your best on-ball defender on her and lock her up, all you got is AB, and that's it. But like you say, somebody got to get AB the ball.
Hey, listen, y'all. Washington is the one. Washington got a great mix of Washington got a great mix of veterans and rookies, and they're not scared. Shakira Austin figure out how to stay healthy, and you could give a team a steady dose of Dawson and Austin with Aaliyah Edwards and Kiki and Sonya and them out there. Listen, with Sykes and them out there, Washington gonna spoil some people's dance cards.
Washington is Washington is 2. I know this don't sound cliche. Washington is 2-3. They could easily be 4-1 right now.
They could. Atlanta they got to figure some stuff out with Ryan.
So, I know. We
you got to watch. Don't not watch Washington. Washington is awesome. Washington is must-see TV right now.
So I'm glad. I know we gotta go, Cess, but I want to say something about Ryan Howard.
Yeah, go ahead.
If Ryan Howard commits to how she played the last game, be a stat stuffer, and stop coming out there like you're the best player in the WNBA, that can mean a world of a difference for Atlanta. She stat stuff last game. I want to say she had like 11 points, 10 rebounds. I think she almost had a triple-double last game. If she played like that,
welcome, Tasty. Yeah, you are so funny. Yeah, I mean, we up on the dream over here. We up on the dream over here, especially when Powell get back healthy.
Shantae say, Shantae, you ain't no good.
it's definitely Alicia great team.
Shantae,
it's definitely Alicia great team.
Yeah, but look, so she had Ryan Howard had.
Not check your battery. Hey, check your battery. Your hearing aid off. AZ say Ryan like Sister Act. But check your battery. I ain't got time, bro. Get out of here, bro.
Look, Ryan had 24, 5, 2. Is that the game? No, that must not be the game I was talking about.
We don't know. We don't know which one you're talking about.
I was talking about what game was that?
No, Papa is no longer on injury report for tomorrow. Unfortunately, I am still seeing Rakia look like she's still out with the concussion. So I'm concerned. Is Rakia coming back anytime soon, or will Rakia be out a month or two?
Yeah. That's tough. Where's she gonna go, Shantae? I'm curious. Where Ryan going?
Oh.
Where do you think she's going?
Probably to the expansion team.
You don't think she go to
probably
the Sky?
For tomorrow? Thank you. Go to where?
The Sky.
For what?
Just because they want her there?
No, they shouldn't. Who said?
Oh no, nobody. I'm just.
Oh, I hope they don't. I hope they don't bring her to Chicago.
Look, they'd be happy to have My Angel and Cardoso still there next year. They're a mess.
Well, I mean, I think they got options on them next year. So I don't even think they can push their way out yet. They would have to really force.
They better.
What kind of concussion you got hanging around that long?
They better.
Khalil, that it's time that I'm on my way out this organization type of concussion.
My Angel's gonna be
every time I think about coming to work, my head hurt. I ain't coming back till Cam come back. No, I'm just playing. They say Ricky is probable.
My Angel gonna be.
I'm looking for her to come back.
A New York Liberty or Sparks next season. One of the two. Watch. One of the two. Watch.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. We'll see what the CBA does. What you got before we get ready to get out of here, Coach?
Hey y'all again. Hey, thanks for the overwhelming support, y'all. Y'all been hitting me up. If you haven't already, follow me, Coach Ro Official on YouTube. I think I need one more. I'll be able to go live, give y'all some of this content. Got a lot to say on the live. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for y'all. Thanks for all the support, y'all. I really appreciate it, man. I've been reading all the comments. I really appreciate overwhelming. What you do? How you do that?
I don't know, bro. I don't be doing it. That's all I got for you. That's it, bro. My days of throwing up gang signs is over with, bro. What's wrong with McBride? I think McBride is personal reasons.
HG say go to bed. You're right, HD. You're right. I am.
Oh, you said she playing overseas? McBride is playing overseas?
Oh.
Really? thought, I don't know. I thought McBride was out for personal reasons, but y'all, I'm back in like less than 45 minutes for a in-depth breakdown on what's going on with the Las Vegas Aces. Pull up, hang out with me and Rob the Man Media, Mr. Shake Your Hand with a special hot takes Monday night. Coach, I think we back again on Thursday.
Yeah.
And we got Poly Sports T tomorrow. We got Poly Sports T tomorrow with me and Political Lil. I've got a Gamecock show tomorrow. Yeah, we got some Aces therapy tonight, so pull up. But y'all know what it is. Until next time, y'all make sure y'all hit that like. If you didn't hit the like on the way in, hit it on the way out. When you hit the like, hit the share. They both right there. Like and share. They both right there. And then run it up. Each one invite five. You know what I'm saying? We're on our way to 5,000. Until next time, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon.